Well, as I said they would, Joey Barton had Fleetwood right up for this game. They were literally, for the first 30 minutes, were in our faces from the first minute to the 30th odd, round about then, and we could not deal with them. Now, the annoying thing for me there is, if I said all week, Fleetwood are going to be up for it, Fleetwood are going to be up for it, Fleetwood are going to be up for it, we needed to match their levels of intensity and their pressure, and we didn't do it. And that was frustrating. That was really frustrating because we were allowing Fleetwood far too much respect. A draw overall I thought was a fair result just about in the game because there were patches where both teams could have won it. Fleetwood obviously had the penalty that was saved start the second half. We, last 20 minutes, had about 3 or 4 good chances that we should have put away. And I am still frustrated because, again, it's dropped points at home like last week, but at the same time we don't have a divine right to beat either Oxford or Fleetwood, and both of them came up here and I thought made it an ugly battle, which again, like I said last week, is what teams coming up here are going to do. We need to be prepared to match them from the first minute to the last, because I think if we stopped giving teams head starts, we would win almost every game. Obviously you're going to get the odd result here and there where you fall short, but you're going to win most games than not if you're going to match teams from the start. I wouldn't say is that the players weren't trying. I think that again they were overwhelmed by how much Fleetwood were really in our faces. And of course it's Joey Barton coming up here, of course he's going to want to beat us. He'll look at that and think we probably should have won that with a penalty miss, but I think we should have won it. From a Sunderland point of view, we argue we should have won it through the chances we had at the end. So a draw again was fair, and to be fair, when I looked at Fleetwood, when they had like Ross Wallace, I think, Fleetwood fans correct me if I'm wrong here, Ross Wallace, Ryan Taylor, Wes Houlihan, when you look at those players, I don't think any of them play today. Maybe Ross Wallace a bit at the end, it's no wonder they're in the top 6. Barton will have Fleetwood in the top 6. As for the Barton coming in today, he got the reaction that he expected and probably wanted in some ways. He thrived off it. You know, he's not going to care how so much that fans boo him all sorts. You know, I really wanted to beat him because I can't stand the bloke, but at the very least, you know, he's got passion, I suppose. Ross, for me, got it wrong today. I was talking to Pete earlier, and Ross did get it wrong today because he didn't start Wyke or Sinclair from the start. I can understand maybe Sinclair, but Wyke went in, especially early on in the game, when it's a physical battle, you know, players are really going to be in your face, they're going to be really making it tough for you. That's where Wyke comes into effect, because that's where Wyke comes into effect, because that's exactly what he's good at. That's exactly what he's good at. So, and it's annoying that he just didn't start, that he didn't start again. I can only assume that it's down to fitness. At least I bloody hope it's down to fitness anyway. It's the same title as last week's video, it really could have been worse. Relief more than anything. I couldn't have stood the stick we would have got off Newcastle fans if we lost to a Joey Barton team. So thankfully we didn't get beaten in that sense, but again I am still quite frustrated that we didn't win. So, but on the other hand, you could argue that we're only 4 points off top, and I know it's early, it's only 7 games, there's still about 39 games left to go. So really, if you look at that on paper, 39 games left to go, we're 4th in the league, 15 points, we've won 4, drew 3, and in 5 of those games, we've went behind and we have not lost a single one of them. I can only imagine that would be a positive, so it just means we're putting pressure on ourselves for future games. And I think for Peterborough, for example, when they come up here, that's a game we've got to be looking to win. I know Peterborough fans will say the same thing, but purely from a Sunderland point of view, it's a league we're in, a league we shouldn't even be in, with all due respect to it, and we're at home, so. Once again frustrated, but there you go. Look guys, we'll take the point and go into the next game. Hopefully we win at Barton. I'm not going to that one. I was away there last season, there was class scenes, 1-2-0. Hopefully the same score next week. How are the lads? Come on.